Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Missed you a little. I'll just go straight to it. Today I'm going to do a look with red eyeshadow. The last one I did was blue eyeshadow, so this one is red eyeshadow. It just shows you that you can wear some really bold colors, and just shows you how to use them. You can mix them the way I'm going to do, like this, with blending it into the crease area, or you could add other colors, but most preferably you want to add colors that are complementary to it, like the color wheel, or if it's in a particular color group. So for example, red is a primary color, so if you're going to mix it on your eyes, maybe you want to do a yellow and a red, and then you have like a sunset kind of look. But then of course you really know how to be able to do that so that you don't end up looking like a clown. But anyway, I'm just going to do simply red on my eyes, just to show that you can pull off having just one color on your eyes, just like what I did with the blue a while back. Okay, so as usual, I've prepped my face already. All I need to do is my eyes and my lips. I put my blush. I didn't put any shimmer highlight because I wanted a matte highlight kind of look. I've done that. I did a little bit of contouring on my nose right there, just a little, and I'm ready to go. So the first thing to do is, of course, as usual, use an eye primer. I like to use this one. I've had it for a while. It's by BM Pro. It's their eyeshadow base. So it's like an ivory colored primer. So just put that on. Okay, so to prime my crease area after putting the primer, I like to use a transparent powder actually. This one is from Cryolan, and it's just a white transparent powder, if you can see. Just get a good brush, blending brush, something like that. Tap off the excess, and then just use it to blend above that area. So that area is like dry to receive your crease color or your transition color, okay? Now that that is done, the next thing is to put in a crease color or a transition color. This is my Morphe 35N palette. You can hardly do without this palette. So it has everything just natural nudes N palette. So I'm going to take a brown. I'll go in the brush I used earlier. It was the transparent powder, so there's no color transference. And I'm going to go in first with a light brown. I'll go with this one first, okay? And I'm just going to apply that in my crease area. I'm going to try as much as possible to keep this mobile eyelid free of color. That's only for red. And for this look, you want it to be like the hollow of the eye. You're not leaving it on the outer corner of the eye, which is what most of us like to do with dark or browns. We like to keep it at the outer corner because we want to kind of like contour the eye, but this is a different look. Okay. After putting that, you want to blend. This is the clean brush, and you just blend. Just keep things really soft and seamless. Now I want to go in with a slightly darker brown shade. I'm going to use this kind of brush because I want it to be really concentrated in a particular area of my eyes. And I'm going to go in with this brown, that one. Can you see what I've done? You see that deepening? That darkening? Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so now we've blended, we've put in our dark brown shadow. You can see that? And now we're ready for our red. This is the Morphe 35C palette. It's a completely matte palette. And these are the colors in it. And I'm going to be using this red, that one. So just take a flat application brush, pack on the color, and go ahead and pat it on your eyes. This is why it's quite important to have a primer that is bright in color, so that this red will really come through. If you use the primer that is like your skin tone, the red color wouldn't come out as sharp as this, okay? So stick with something bright. There, just make sure you've patted it on. There's no need to brush this, just pat it on. And you need a flat one so you can really go in and not transfer the color upwards to where you've blended already. So after doing both eyes, you can see the color is evenly distributed. Now I want to make it pop a bit more, so I have a sparkly red eyeshadow from BM Pro. It's called Red Flame. So it's red, but then it's got flecks of shimmer in it. So I can go in with the same brush because I'm using red, and just layer it on top of the matte red I put there before. So it's like a red with flecks of gold in it, right? And just tap that on. So what this is doing, if you can tell the difference already, it's already intensifying the red on this eye as compared to this one. So that's another trick for you when you're doing makeup and you really want the colors to pop. You can do, this is what you call layering. You can do it in layers, right? So you want to use a shimmery blue eyeshadow, but you want the blue to really pop. So you can put a matte blue under it and then put a shimmery blue on top of it. Trust me, the color is going to really pop out. This is so beautiful. Anyway, I'll take the pictures and put them up. So that's for the red, and then I'm just going to brush, or rather blend all around to be sure that everything is like really seamless. So the good thing about putting those crease and transition colors before you put on the red was that it just helps the red to just like flow into the browns. So all you need to do is just go in with like your brown brushes that you've used before, go back in and just blend it. That's all. You've already laid a good foundation, so to speak. To highlight my brow bone, it's a BM Pro color I have here. It's Dimensional Shadow, just number 831. Just going to take some of it, tap off the excess, just go underneath my brow very lightly, just for a little highlight. The next thing I want to do is put a bright color, very light color. This is green from MAC, and I want to put it on my lower lash line, and I'm going to explain what that does. So just take a little, you can use the same brush, but basically the same color profile. You want to do it very, very lightly, right? And just go under my brow, my lower lash line. This brush is very flat, so I'm getting very precise application. Very, very lightly, okay? Let me bring the phone closer. It's not music. Sorry about that. Do you notice that? Very, very lightly, okay? So that more or less just disappears into the foundation and powder under your eyes. There. Now we need to line our eyes. Maybelline Colossal Kajal. Now what has happened is it's kind of like intensified the black liner. By the time I take a proper picture, you'll be able to appreciate this. So it more or less like makes the black eyeliner pop a lot more than if I didn't highlight my lash line. Okay, it's just a trick, something you can do when you feel like. Yeah. Of course, if you wanted to be more dramatic with this look, you could have used blue eyeliner on your lower waterline because blue makes red pop and red makes blue pop. Now liquid eyeliner, because I want to flick. I always like to flick. I always like a flick. Now the next one is mascara. Okay, so I got a bit of mascara on my nose. You can't really see from that far, but there's some black. So if that happens to you, what you need to do is just wait for it to dry, and then you can just flick it off. If you try to move it right now, you're going to smudge black on your face or wherever it is, on your nose or your cheek or wherever. So just leave it to dry, and then we'll deal with that later. Now for my lips, and in my own opinion, depending on how you want to look, when you do something this sharp on your eyes, you want to try and keep your lips muted because you want to draw attention to your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to keep my lips pretty mute or pretty muted so the color won't be too bright. It's not going to be anything red or pink or wine or anything like that. It's going to be really maybe mauvish, brownish kind of look, and I'm going to keep it glossy a bit because I feel it will go with this look. So Bien Progress your girl first. I love an umbrella lip, I can't help myself. Next, BM Pro Long Lasting Lip Gloss in Nude. And it already looks nice, but just that I can't go out wearing white lipstick. So you only want a little of that. Next, I'm going to go in with Zaron Cosmetics Cappuccino. Just line out of that. Just keep smacking to mix. So I'm going for something like this, okay? Now all I need is some gloss. Just a little. You don't want to overdo this one, okay? Just a little gloss. Bien Pro Silver Sparkle. Very little. And start from the center of your lower lip. If it doesn't go all the way around, so if you put it in the center of your lower lip, you're good. So smack. And there we are. Red eyes. muted lips. Really pretty. And then of course, just yeah, for the, what's it called again? The mascara on my nose. I'm going to get a Q-tip and just rub that off right now. See what I said? And just brush that area. We're good. And we're done. I'll bring the camera closer as usual. I'm feeling gorgeous already, ready to go out. If only I could do this all the time. Right, so this is how it looks. Red eyeshadow. You can wear red eyeshadow, you just need to know how to use it. You can wear red eyeshadow. You can mix it. I guess that'll be in a different video entirely, but this is how red eyeshadow comes out when I did it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe and like the video. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.